Hello, hello, my lovely and wonderful punks. I hope you're all having a good day so far. I hope you had a good weekend. Uh, I'm a little oogie right now. Little. I was definitely sick on Saturday, and then I was like, okay, I'm better on Sunday, and now I'm like, maybe not. Um, so I might have to occasionally pop out, just cause like I was getting ready to stream and doing like vocal warm ups, I guess, and like my voice never got better. It consistently was like, your throat is full of gunk. Also, I just looked at my mic and it is covered in like cat hair and dust. I need to clean that. Emmy and I are gonna do a big like house clean. I don't know if it's gonna be right after stream or if it's gonna be a little bit later tonight, but house is needed cleaned for a little bit. We need to sweep and clean, and I guess I should toss dusting on top of that because my desk is very messy and I just don't usually notice because I'm not usually awake when there's light. um, Thank you for the head pats. We'll go pop over here. Turn on the sound so you guys can hear the redeems you're doing. Who's here? We got Theophage. You were first. Drag, hello. Yes, I'm onish time. Onish time-ish. Hello, Specs. Hello, Golfwen. Some cold medicine. Ow! I got bonked. Yeah, I guess I should probably take one. Covered in cat hair is perpetual. It's true, but at the moment it's like big and fluffy enough that I'm like, oh, that's bad. Okay, I think Emmy's gonna get me an Alky-Seltzer. We were at Kroger and Emmy was like, let's get some Alka-Seltzer because I think we've been sick recently and we've got a coupon. And I was like, $30? That's crazy for cold medicine. And then I turned to my left and NyQuil and DayQuil were like $25. And I'm like, what? No, that can't be right. It's like $3 a bottle. What the hell? But I couldn't find any generic cold medicine. And Emmy says Alka-Seltzer is really good. And Emmy knows medicine better than me.
We also had a coupon.
I mentioned the coupon.
Okay.
I said we had a coupon. Dragoon! Dragoon, hi! Hi. How have you been? I've been meaning to stop in on one of your streams lately, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I really want to I've really wanted to pop in.
Let it fizzle a little bit before you drink it.
I know how the Alky-Seltzer works.
I just wanted to remind you because I know you're distracted by stream.
I've seen 80s comedies where back when Alka-Seltzer was new and fancy. Oh no, I've killed her. She's dead. I've reminded her of the passage of time and she instantly turned into a pillar of dust and collapsed to the floor. Don't kill Emmy. It's too late. We need her. I need her. It's 2 care packages. I will take double care. By proxy, we need you, so we need her. There. Okay. Also, I don't know if my video producer is going to be fixed after this stream, but ever since Twitch was like, we're going to cull our content to save 2 cents and run the speedrunning community while we're at it, I haven't been able to use my video producer at all. So I haven't been able to upload the last episode of Pokemon to YouTube. So hopefully after this stream, maybe adding an extra video will unlock it somehow. I don't know.
Maybe they could fix their shit.
Yeah, hopefully they fix their shit. Quick maths. The Fizzy Alka-Seltzer always seems to work better for you, hoping it does better for me too. Yeah, I had one on Saturday, and it seemed to do a pretty good job helping me out.
It's the only cold medicine that ever really seems to help. Sorry, I should stop talking.
No, you can talk all you want. Emmy says it's the only cold medicine that ever seems to do something. But she takes like 4 painkillers a day. Whereas I can like imagine taking medicine and it helps. So I usually just take generic Dayquil and that's usually all I need.
Could imagine.
Okay, this is our team right now. We're working on purifying Swablu. And getting some extra levels on our lower level Pokemon. We've unlocked the ability to purify. And there's an attack on Mount Battle, which is the next place we're supposed to go. But I think we're gonna also do the Finac gym here and get a TM. I recently found out that there's actually multiple TMs from each one that you can get, but as a kid I always assumed it was one per, so. But we'll do one. Strong Skunk Mine. I've just got very powerful, like, I don't know how you'd say it. If I think something works, it does really well, and if I think something doesn't work, it doesn't work. And I have no control over what I think works and what I think doesn't work. I have an extremely powerful placebo effect. And unfortunately, and anti-placebo effect, I guess. And unfortunately, my anti-placebo effect has kept any antidepressant from ever working on me. Thinking's for sucker, I'm not a sucker. Exactly. Intuition. She's actually incredibly smart. No, Emmy, don't tell them such things. Yeah. Hey Wes, do you think maybe using Shadow Pokemon here won't be a good idea? I think you should only use ordinary Pokemon for this shot. What? Rude, Yuki. Okay, fine. I guess I'll purify my Pokemon elsewhere. I don't know how you're supposed to purify late game Pokemon. Skunk's secretly a Warhammer orc, but cooler. I mean, I am all about da boys. So I don't play Warhammer. One, it's an extremely expensive hobby, and two, I've never met anyone I've never lived near anyone who's into Warhammer. I know some people who play it, but none of them have been people I've lived close to. So I've never had an opportunity to learn and play it. And so I'm only very vaguely familiar with the lore, but I do fucking love the orcs. And I actually have a kit for some orcs that a friend sent me, and I got very overwhelmed and was like, I don't like building this. But fuck, I do love the orcs, the boys. Placebo, if you're fancy. I do be fancy sometimes. Hi, Mozelle, welcome in. Oh, I thought that kid was running at me, but no, he's just running. We're gonna play Warhammer 40k sometime, but your god, the lore is dauntingly large. I mean, yeah, it's a game that's been going forever. Whoopsie. So when I play Pathfinder, I just use the lore for whatever local area I'm doing, and then if someone's like, "Can we? What about this thing that's a big part of Pathfinder lore?" And I'm like, I don't know. Is it relevant? I'll look it up. Otherwise, I don't know. Gorgeous. No, I think you had it right the first time. You've only read some of the books and a little bit of the lore. There's so much lore. So much. Okay, what's up? It's terrible, terrible. I tell you, it's terrible. Gasp, gasp. Mount Battle is under attack by a group of shady people. Gasp, gasp. I'm so out of breath. You missed the accident. Oh, no, what? You're welcome. I've got an eye for puns. Thinking about taking the Mount Battle Challenge? Forget it. I'd keep clear of that place for now. I hear Mount Battle's been taken over by a bunch of trainers that use weird Pokemon. Oh, another thing I was going to mention. I for some reason, I don't know if it was an update turned it off or if I just forgot to ever turn it on. I've turned on retro achievements. I do not think I will be 100%ing this game. Because... Okay, so I don't know if this is universal for retro achievements, or if it's just the games I've played. But the fuckers put too many achievements in the game. Like, there's an art to achievement design. I've wanted to make a video about this for a while, and I keep being like, well, I don't really know how to make a video that isn't just a stream of me talking. Maybe someday. I've wanted to make a video about achievements and what makes good achievements for a video game and what makes bad achievements for a video game, and why there's an art to it. And I think retro achievements just is like, I don't know, a vote system or something. And so every game has way too many achievements. And some of them are very oblique. And combine that with the fact that older video games, the kind of stuff that retro achievements works with, they're built different. They're built in a way that isn't expecting achievement hunting. They're built in a way that isn't focused around certain things. They're considerably more difficult in some instances. And so while I'm very happy to earn achievements, like Legend of Dragoon had things like beat this boss with using an item once in the whole fight and that item takes him out. That's just like, why? That's not thematic. That's not an interesting challenge. You just have to like look up everyone's HPs on the wiki. And it's just weird choices like that. That's how it was for Legend of Dragoon. Here for Pokemon, they want you to like beat every potential possible challenge in the game. And some of it I'd be cool with. It'd be a little grindy, but I could do it like purifying all the shadow Pokemon and stuff like that. But they want you to do the level 100 Mount Battle Challenge, which, as far as I'm aware, there's no way to link another Pokemon game to this when it's, the way it's set up for retro achievements. Which means you would have to do it using only the Pokemon and TMs that are available in this game, and you would have to grind to level 100 in this game with no random battles. Just like it seems very excessive. I can kind of get why some of them, and then they delineate it into like mount battles in like sections of 10. They give you an achievement for every 10 floors, and I'm like, you didn't need to do that. It's too many. Some people love a ton of random achievements or super hard achievements, but those are better in achievement extension categories, which they have. Base achievements needs a better consistent design philosophy in line with what you're saying. I'm glad you agree, Specs. Like I said, one of these days I really, if I can learn how to do some like basic video editing, I might make a video where I talk about achievements and achievement design and what I think makes a good achievement, and that kind of stuff, and what makes bad achievements. Darkest Dungeon. You could show me how? Then maybe we do that. Maybe I learn from DeFawi. Darkest Dungeon. The first Darkest Dungeon is my favorite video game ever, and Darkest Dungeon 2 is in my top 5 video games of all time. And they both have very bad achievements. And I really think that like one of the things that would bring the Darkest Dungeon games to the next level, there's a lot of things that could do it, but one of the things that could really help is if their achievements weren't so bad, their achievements weren't so stupid. Whoever on their team is in charge of coming up with achievements is doing a bad job. Uh, and so yeah, that's one of the things I would talk about and complain about is like, here's why an amazing game, my favorite game, can flub achievement design, and why games that I'm like middling about can have really, really good achievement design. Where does Hello Kitty Island Adventure rank in my video game favorite list? I haven't played it yet. Maybe someday I'll play the Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Hi Sammy, welcome in. You were doing Mario 64 ones on retro achievements, and like they have one insanely challenging achievement that is not intended play, which makes no sense. Collecting all red coins in Dire Docks before the platforms have spawned. The platforms are intended to be used for the red coins, so it's dumb to have that as in the main achievements. Yeah, that does really sound dumb. Above World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's the joke. I love it that I mean, I don't like South Park anymore because they're fucking transphobic, but I do love that, like, they have that episode and Butters is like, I don't play World of Warcraft, I play Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and then like 10-15 years later, yeah, don't play World of Warcraft, play Hello Kitty Island Adventure, it's a better game. Alright, my Alka-Seltzer is ready. I'll drink the fuzzy water. I got about a third of it. I'll keep drinking it as we go. Okay. Looks like they're after Vander, who's an area leader. But why would anyone want to do that? I'd go help, but the best I've ever managed is 8 consecutive wins. I wouldn't get very far. I will say Mount Battle's very cool. A bunch of creepy-looking trainers came and started attacking other trainers without any warning. Those trainers, the Pokemon they had weren't normal, any way you look at them. May not be the biggest South Park fan, but you can still, like, make love, not Warcraft? Yeah. Like, I like individual episodes. I like individual jokes. I watched all of South Park at one point. It's just, they are extremely transphobic, unfortunately. This is a distinguished place of training for honorable trainers. What is the meaning of this outrage? Those attackers, how dare they attack others without any regards for the rules? They're failures as trainers. Anyway, I'm the move leader. I'm good. Ah, yes, the coupon exchange. Rules. Flavor. Alright, 20 minutes into the stream, I'm gonna stop complaining about random different things and... No, sorry, I can't let you in. It's full of thugs. It's dangarious. Oh, you heard about us from Duking? You must be here to save us. You see, it was me who contacted Duking for help. Me, nameless secretary NPC. Oh, hold on. Oh, ow. Okay, I'm alright. Hi, Haley. It's you. You're the pure evil. Evil skunkus. Welcome in. Over the years, they went from punching up to punching everyone equally. Yeah, I think one of the... Not to go on another tangent. I think one of the problems with South Park is the initial conceit. Okay, so Kyle is supposed to represent what Matt and Trey Parker think of left-wing people. Cartman is what they think of right-wing people, and Stan is what they think of centrists. So they mock all of them, but the show was somewhat left-leaning. I'd say slightly left-leaning in that obviously Cartman is the shittiest of the three. Stan is ineffectual, and Kyle is portrayed as mostly like being self-righteous and that kind of stuff. But when you are so centrist that you think you're not centrist, you're above centrists in your centrism, you eventually just stop like caring about people and you start like attacking wildly. What is Kenny? That's what they think they are. Someone who's the actual smartest person in the room, but is muffled and can't speak. That's what Kenny represents. That's why whenever Kenny does speak, he's the very, very cool guy. And I like Kenny. I thought Kenny was cool. He's portrayed as being pretty cool. He's got some great moments. But yeah, he's the self-insert for Matt and Trey. And it's hilarious because Kenny's also supposed to be like significantly poorer than the other boys, which would give him a left-wing slant. But I don't know. It's just they really doubled down. This is how transphobic South Park is. They recently had an episode where they're like ultra left-wing insert, the PC principal, his babies, the PC babies. So you know that regular South Park subtlety. The PC babies weren't upset about them trying to ban big scare quotes men from women's sports. So I guess the point they're making was like, even the extremely far left PC people we hate agree that trans people shouldn't be able to play sports. To be fair, they were saying because then men could invade women's sports and win all the time, which is, it doesn't happen. And when it does happen, it's by people who are trying to make a point, so it doesn't count. It's just bad. They've gone off their rocker. They're swinging wildly at this point. They don't have anything intelligent to say. They just hate everyone. And I know some people will be like, well, when you hate everyone equally, that means you're not a bigot. No, you're just a bigot and an asshole. Anyway, fuck South Park. Hopefully they come around someday. They did eventually come around on climate change. Please be careful. The power of their Pokemon isn't normal. Okay. You forgot that episode happened? Yeah. I had never seen it. I was already aware of them being kind of shitty for a ton of different reasons. You know, the racism, the sexism, the transphobia, the homophobia, etc. But I'd always been like, okay, it's teenage boy humor. I can roll with a little bit of it, even though I shouldn't. But then I stopped watching like around the time that they turned Garrison into Trump. Not because I was like, oh, how dare they, but like because I was I'd caught up and then I just didn't watch anymore as it was coming out. 1 second. Having more of the Alky-Seltzer water. I watched Lily Thompson. It's one of those, Lily Simpson or Lily Thompson. She has a series called the transphobia, or I guess the better way to say it would be the trans episode of TV show. You know, she covers all sorts of TV shows up to the modern era, but going all the way back to like the 40s and 50s, like really old episodes of old TV shows from before my time. And pretty much all of those shows have a trans episode. And she talks about if they did good, or if they were inherently transphobic. Some of her episodes, I will say, are not well researched, because it's not entirely her fault. Some stuff, so she did one on One Piece, and she's like, here's the transphobic episode of One Piece. It's Sanji on the island of cross-dressers. And she's like, this is obviously absolute trash. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's sort of fair. And then she's like, and now I'll talk about the good trans rep in Wano arc. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's kind of fair. But like, you really, really, really cannot talk about Oda's dynamic with gender across One Piece without watching all of One Piece. And I get that she can't do that because it's 1,000 episodes, and but it did mean that episode was like poorly researched. Other episodes, though, are very, very decent because, you know, it was back in that era of TV where everything was meant to be self-contained. You know, you get the plot premise across in the introduction song. You know, TV wasn't made for watching episodes back to back. So a lot of those work very well. And it's very interesting. Basically, from like, I don't know, the earliest episodes she does to like the early 80s, the trans episode is like mostly live and let live. For most TV shows, they're like, huh, that's weird. Anyway, you let them do what they want, you know, if it makes them happy. And then you can see the shift. Silence of the Lamb comes out. They shift to trans people are scary and they want to kill you, and they're secretly perverts who want to murder people. And then in the late 90s or whatever, Family Guy comes out and, God, what if you accidentally had sex with a transgender, then you'd be gay? Vomit. And then very recently, you get like kids cartoons where they actually have like really good rep. And that's kind of the eras of trans representation in media. You got Live and Let Live. Oh no, the trans people are murderers. Oh no, having sex with a trans person makes you gay. And there's only trans women. And then modern good representation. That episode was even worse than that. There's a lot of like really bad stuff in the Family Guy episode about having sex with a trans woman. I don't want to go into it in detail. I'm just being like, yeah. They compared trans people to pedophiles. Hi, Nicoda. Welcome in. Colosseum, you only played XD Gale of Darkness. XD Gale of Darkness is pretty good. It keeps the like core mechanics from the game. But Colosseum, in my opinion, is the more interesting game. You play a little bit of a bad boy. It's very good. For years, you honestly assumed you had to report yourself to others as a trans person. Oh yeah, that too. It unintentionally spreading misinformation. Anyways, yeah, if you want to have a good time learning about trans representation in media, I believe it's Lily Simpson. My brain keeps saying Lily Thompson, but I'm pretty sure it's Lily Simpson. You can just look up the trans episode of like whatever TV show you like on YouTube, and you should be able to find her. Her episode on King of the Hill was actually really, really good. I would recommend that as a starting place. Anyways, let's play Pokemon. Whoops, hold on. Aren't you mistaking something? Oh, it's a weird way to phrase that. All trainers have been put on hold, but if you really must, sure, I'll battle you. The Love Boat, yes. Their episode on the Love Boat is also extremely good. The Love Boat has an amazing trans episode. possibly one of the best, like even compared to modern media, one of the best episodes about a transgender character. Sing, oh boy. Yeah, Shadow Rush. Oh right, Numos Park ground type. I'm dumb. Some of your friends are on thin ice, not gonna lie, but other than that, you're doing okay. I'm sorry, that sounds annoying. I hope your friends chill soon. More Alky Seltzer water time. Still surprised King of the Hill never had a trans episode? What do you mean? I just said that Lily Simpson has an episode on it. Oh, not items. What am I thinking? I mean, it's not a hard trans episode. But I think that's because it came out in the 90s. And a lot of, honestly, if you go back, a lot of these things aren't very clear about what... You remember the episode with drag queens? Yeah, it was very... In that time, drag queens, genderqueer people, trans women, cross-dressers were all kind of lumped together. So Lily talks about the episode as a trans episode with, quotes around it, even if it's not explicit that the character is trans. Mivlia's stream has an amazing trans episode, and it's all of them. You didn't know Swablu could sing? She can. The episode's called The Peggy Horror Picture Show? Yes, I believe so. Magnitude 6. Which further is like, the Rocky Horror Picture Show is... I would call that a trans movie, even if it's not explicitly trans, because it's very much about like sexuality and gender expression and like what's right and what's wrong, and it's about these two repressed people breaking out of their repression. You don't need any training. Asked if movie has that transgender guy. Hey, it's that transgender guy. I like trains. Master Dakim will reprimand me. Ooh woo. So yeah, this is really cool in my opinion. Like, I wish they would bring this back in a modern Pokemon game. You've got these, like, just big platforms, and the fans are kind of silly, but, it's just, like, you're actually, like, going up a mountain, you have these little arenas. Turo took a fall, did he? I could never count on that guy. Well, I'll just think of it as there being more for me to enjoy. Come on. Fun fact, Bobby and Connie also only date for 3 seasons of the 13 seasons. Really? It's been a long time since I watched King of the Hill. Why more wait, no, is Baltoy ground or rock? I think Baltoy is rock? Nope, it's ground. Cool, this round was ineffectual. Alright, Ampharos. Come back, we'll send out Quagsire again. Swablu. There we go. We unlocked our first achievement. Oh, yeah. Alright, surf. Shadow Rush. I heard something about a revival, and I don't know if that's wishful thinking or if it's actually something that was being worked on. And I don't know if I would want a modern King of the Hill or not. On one hand, so one thing I always liked about King of the Hill is Hank's very clearly a very blue-collar, family, traditional values kind of guy. But the show was always about him coming to understand and accept progress in the world. So it has the look of a conservative TV show, but it's a progressive TV show. Not like hard progressive, but relatively progressive. And so it would be a good, I think it would be a good show. But I think the modern culture would be very much like King of the Hill went woke, even though it was always that way. And I think like it's better to make new media than it is to just keep endlessly reviving things. Uh-oh. Oh shit, I got frozed. I missed with my singing. Yeah, you gotta aim when you sing. I got froze and I instantly defrosted? That's crazy. The King of the Hill has a spin-off show called Bless the Hearts, and the revival is indeed coming out. The revival, from what we know, according to the voice actress Pamela Anderson, Bobby eventually becomes a robota chef in a Japanese fusion restaurant in Dallas. When he grows up, there's a hint that he will have conflicts between him and Hank, since robota cooking involves heavy use of charcoals. Ah, good. That's the important bit. That's what I care about for the revival. Ah. That's funny. I like that. Is this Skyrim? Possibly. I'm gonna get reprimanded too. Alright. The only downside, so when you do this for real, I believe you, like, your Pokemon heal between every battle, because it's more of a challenge kind of thing. But while it's Team Snag, or not Team Snag'em, the Ciphers, gotta go back to heal if I want to. Foos in the wrong direction. Vibe. I assume that was supposed to be propane, not protein. So I don't grill often enough, and I don't have anyone in my family who grills often enough to have a preference between charcoal and propane. Whenever my family has had a cookout, we are I guess it would be closer to charcoal. We make a campfire. We cook our stuff on the campfire. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh boy, we exercising. Alright, 30-second plank or 10 sit-ups, Xena. Hello, Xena. How are you? Thank you for hurting me. I'll do the curls while you decide. Alright. 30-second plank. Ah, fuck. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch arms. 1. Yes, Emmy found her weight. It's a 8-pound weight instead of a 5-pound weight, but I can do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, put the weight down. If anyone else wants to redeem any exercises, do it before I do the plank, because I don't want to plank and then do other exercises. I will do the squats. 10 squats. Okay. Taking the headphones off at this point. Scooting my chair out of the way. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you just load up on the planking drag, I will die. So good at counting. Ah, thank you, Specs. You're evil, those who are still going to be lurking. Okay, have a nice lurk, Xena. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate a lurk. Okay. Anything else? 8 hours of planking. I'm not that strong. I would just collapse. Oh boy, I gotta do this on the dirty floor. This is what I get for not cleaning this weekend.
You could do it on the futon.
No, then they wouldn't be able to hear me count.
Okay, have fun.
Become a board. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ugh. Ugh. I can't tell if I've put some scratches in the fake wood linoleum or if there's just hairs that happen to look like scratches when I'm like 3 inches away from the ground. Okay.
Please don't break my girlfriend. I need her for reasons.
Yeah, you're supposed to be the one who breaks me.
Exactly.
Tee-hee, ooh. We're gonna have like 3 minutes of actual Pokemon play this stream, and the rest of it's gonna be me being in pain. We're talking about transmedia. Okay. Let's finish our Alky Seltzer. Get a room. We got a whole apartment. We're roommates, baby. Okay. I don't know why my model absolutely freaks the fuck out every time I take a drink. Okay. Alright. What's going on? Both Turo and Dravik went down? That's weak. I'm not going down easily. Mivlia used Glomp at Emmy. Why? Why more ground types? Why do you hate my Ampharos? Interpolating before my preferred size and my actual size. No! Isn't Geodude rock? Geodude is rock ground. Like, the upside is that ground attacks aren't going to hit my Swablu. You wanna rock? Rock! Wanna rock, rock. Oh, please not at Swablu. Okay, that's fine. Love Quagsire. Love that Quagsire is good in Ubers and Pokemon. I'm just gonna keep singing. Yeah, get wrecked. Numo. You sing on Slowpoke. Does this game say slow sleep? Sing! Sing! Don't I need to use Shadow Rush for curing? I don't know if you actually have to use Shadow Rush to go into hyper mode. I was actually thinking that. I wasn't sure. That's actually no, using it doesn't cure it. The shadow goes down by walking with them in your party and sending them out in battle and calling them out of hyper mode. And I think hyper mode can trigger off of any attack while they're a shadow Pokemon, not just Shadow Rush. But yes, calling in hyper mode is the biggest. I'm not entirely sure. If someone wants to double check that for me, just look up hyper mode on Bulbapedia and see if you have to use Shadow Rush to trigger it, or if it can be triggered by any attack.
I'm looking it up.
Thank you, babe. Just today, I'll back off easily. Thanks.
Wow, this is way more complicated than I thought.
Uh-oh. Huh, that trio you already defeated? If I likened them to food, they would only be hors d'oeuvres. The real battling begins now. I'm good at metaphors. Ryder Raiden.
It's a combination of its nature and how much of its heart gone is left.
Okay. Yeah, Drag just posted the same thing. It's based on nature and how much heart gauge is left.
Doesn't seem to matter what the mood is.
Okay, does mean that I don't have to worry about what attack I'm using.
Because when you are in hyper mode, it does make Shadow Rush stronger, but it doesn't say anything about needing to use Shadow Rush to end your hyper.
Yeah. Gentle, Jolly, Mild, and Naive are all 50%. Cool. Ryder, Raiden, Baikel. What nature does Swablu have? We will check in just a sec. We don't know. What it would be available on the wiki, because I believe there's no variance in these Pokemon. Modest, careful, timid, calm, docile. I've got very reserved Pokemon. I do not remember what natures affect what stats off the cuff. Alright, sing to Baltoy. Adamant, bashful, hardy, and relaxed is 70% on stages 4, 3, and 2 bars. Cool. I'll keep facing Earth and Stone here. Yeah, it is a mountain after all. Can't find anything about nature on Swablu's page. Ah, darn. Oh boy, Graveler. Okay. Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Hey, we got a paralysis off. That's nice. Unfortunately, it means that Sing does nothing. Alright, get out of here, Quagsire. Rock and Stone. We're rich. Please not at Swablu. Ow. Quit digging holes. Diggy diggy hole. Digging a hole. I really want to get that digging a hole video game and stream that for you guys. Is 5 minutes or 5 minutes? It's $5. So I might pick it up sometime soon. Mushroom. I can never remember which mushroom is the right mushroom to tag to make them say mushroom. This is mostly due to the fungus bogs being terrible. Maybe you do need... I don't know. I don't know if it was a... Oh, it's got levitate. Shit. You're going to predict that she's careful, docile, quiet, or serious. Okay. Interesting. Gotta love that Earthquake does double damage to Pokemon using Dig. Yeah, it's fun. Bum. Please, no! That's 70% chance to enter Hyper. It's weird. You wouldn't think Bashful would be one of the Hyper ones. Or Relaxed. It's weird choices. The real battle begins after me! Okay, so if the first 3 trainers were the hors d'oeuvres, and the real battle, therefore the meal begins after you, what are you, the soup and salad course? Soup and salad. I could go for some soup and salad. I just received a gift. Mademoiselle! Get digging, nerd. Okay. Okay. One of the days this week, I'll replace Pokemon with digging a hole. I know Unlucky Cat did a 5-hour stream and was able to get most of the achievements. So I can probably do one of my standard 3-hour streams to at least beat the game. Yeah, the hole in your backyard game? So I already know the one little twist in it, but that's fine. It's a game that's very much about the experience. Thank you, Mazel. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate it. I'll definitely play it sometime this week. Wow, you've come a long, long way from home. You should be proud of yourselves, but prepare for a thrashing. I never miss targets once I get them in my sights. Soge King Hunter Telia. Ooh, rah, rah, ooh. You considered suggesting it, but then you didn't think it'd be particularly interesting. It was a fun time watching Lucky play it. Okay, Lilleep is Grass Rock, so I could hit it. However, I would deal absolute poopy for damage. What's good here? Let's bring it. Oh, I can't because of Arena Trap. Uh-oh. Well, we might be losing Ampharos and Swablu. They got 100% of the universe. It does have a speedrun achievement, which I'm not fond of. I just don't like speedrunning. I don't think... Going back to my discussion earlier of speedrunning achievements, I don't think speedrun achievements are bad achievements. I just don't like them because I don't like speedrunning. But I also saw it's a pretty casual game. The speedrun's not too hard to do. It's really mostly decided by the first couple of minutes anyways, so it's very quick to figure out if you are going to make it or not. Yay, hyper mode. Ingrain. Oh, come on. Trap inch dug a hole. Use a lamp and complete the game in 2 minutes. Yeah. Swablu. Phasing through the ground. I'm still, speaking of phasing through the ground, a game that I wanted to complete that I know I won't/can't, is mouthwashing. I really enjoyed mouthwashing, and I would like to have 100%ed it. However, it has a speedrunning achievement for one stage that requires you to turn on no clip. And I've never messed around with no clip bugs in a video game before. And I don't really want to learn how. So that's one game that Safeguard. I guess that's something. One game that I don't think I'll complete. And a game doesn't have to have good achievements to be a good game also. Like, I'm never going to 100% Hollow Knight, but I don't think it would be shocking to anyone if I said that, you know, Hollow Knight's one of the best games out there. But it has several achievements of a kind that I'm not interested in. On top of it is a very hard game. Beat the dev, play with the dev, PvP and missables are your only objections to otherwise single-player games. There is a game that has a beat the dev achievement that I'm not opposed to, and it's because it's not a true beat the dev achievement. It's Battle Bands, I want to say, is the game. It's a roguelike deck builder where you're playing a band. Ow. God, this trap inch is just eating me alive. What, babe?
If it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, that's Battle Bands.
Yeah, it's probably the one you're thinking of. So it has an achievement for beating the devs, but there are also several bots in the queue that are the devs' personal decks and like slightly tweaked AI to play the way that the devs would play. And so because of that, you're beating the devs, but you don't have to like literally beat the devs. Missables are terrible. Although I will agree with Drag, it depends on the game. A missable achievement in a 2-hour game, annoying, but fine. That's okay. You can play the game over again to go and get that. A missable achievement in a 100+ hour RPG, evil, bad, stupid. Don't do that. Replay value is a big factor, that's true. Like, technically, the majority of achievements in a roguelike are quote-unquote missable, but that's because it's a very different format of game. It definitely is, like, what's the genre of the game, and how much of a restart do you need to do to get it? And how easy is it, like, if you're aware of it, to come back to it? I think there was like Final Fantasy VI on the Switch has a the next time we meet, I really won't let you escape. It has a missable achievement that is to open every treasure chest in the game, and it's multifaceted missing because there are several points at which various dungeons will be permanently locked off to you. So if you aren't extremely thorough or using a guide, you can lock yourself out of the achievement at multiple points during the game. It's fucking... That's a bad achievement. No, it's not a game for you, but Teenage Exo Colonist seems like a really boring to see all there is to see. Ah. I have mixed... So, story games are definitely a mixed bag when it comes to achievements. Because on one hand, I get have an achievement for every major possible... You know, you don't need to achieve every possible line of dialogue. But all of the, like, every ending, every major decision you could make. I get making achievements for that because that gives players a way to make sure they can see all the content the game has. But it definitely means that achievement hunters might get into a place where they're like having to drop multiple save files in a story to make slight changes to get different endings, and it can be very overwhelming. It's definitely interesting. I want to 100% Scarlet Hollow and Slay the Princess, but I don't think I'll ever 100% Teenage Exocolonist. Hello, hello, hello. If you want to get by me, you have to watch my performance. Okay, let the show begin. And by show, I mean another Pokemon battle. Norts! Ah, you Nortsa girl. Cacnea and Spinda. I'd like to learn a flying move. We'll Shadow Rush Cacnea. Shadow... Oh god, fuck. Shadow the Hedgehog is crazy. My younger brother, Henry, tried to 100% Shadow the Hedgehog. Ow. That particular game has a intended final god run. Thunderbolt you. Does it have more endings than game? There's only 20 missions, so yeah, it's true. It's crazy because it's like it has very... Oh boy, Cheater Dance. I forgot that was a move. Alright, everyone's confused. Let's call... Future Sight. Oh boy. I love how Future Sight, like, the description of it, you foresaw an attack, gives it the vibes of, like, this is, like, a protect that you use at one turn in advance. But it's not. It's like a Psychic Beam is going to shoot next turn. Very weird. I wonder what the... Oh, hell yeah. Wonder what the Japanese name is, if it's still Future Sight. Kinesis! This is always a weird move. Never understand Future Sight or Doom Desire and how they work. Come on, Swablu. I believe in you. You can pass 2 confusion checks. Wasn't it Foresight? Foresight is a different move. Foresight makes it so that you can use normal attacks on ghosts. Future Sight is the one that deals damage. There's only 9 cutscenes, but a different named entry for each possible route. Yeah. That's crazy. Hi, Graham. Or fighting attacks, that's true, yes. God damn it. So close to leveling up. Alright, get out there, Quilava. Trying to remember what level you evolve at. It's 35 or 36. God damn it, Swablu. 36? Ah, thank you, babe. In Miracle Islet, psychic moves work on dark types? Oh, I didn't even know that was a move. Just Shadow Rush Kadabra. Hit yourself. Yeah, get fucked. God, it's such a good animation. This is why these older Pokemon 3D games are better than the new ones. You get so much character in the animations. Bum, 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 bum. My performance is ruined. Nobody would pay to see my show. Oh yeah, I think there's also, like, I was talking about the achievements for this game. I think there's also an achievement for beating all 10 of these trainers without ever going back and healing. And like I've pointed out, grinding is very limited in this game. So you either have to do the extremely limited grinding options. You need to blow all your cash on healing items. Or you need to like memorize all of these trainers, what their Pokemon are, and set up your team beforehand, and not be using any shadow Pokemon. Like, nope, I don't want to do it a second time. Gotta mash B, not A. Get good. Well, so one of my philosophies for achievement design is that the majority of achievements should be achievable blind. You should not have to know something that is an achievement in order to get it. And this, you are expected by the gameplay design to go back and heal, because this game wasn't built with that achievement in mind. All 6 were defeated? Sheesh, what were those incompetents doing? This is where the buck stops. Ah, that dates this game. Okay, here's why you never heard of Miracle Eye. Hunter Weege? Oh my gosh, it's Ouija. It's available from gens 4 through 7. I think it's funny when I'm looking at chat on the screen, it looks like I'm looking away from chat. Only 4 Pokemon could initially learn it. God. Quagsire. 3 through level up, 1 through breeding. Sing for Graveler. You never heard of it either? What Pokemon learned it, out of curiosity? Go to the fucking hole! Ba-da-ba-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum. Oh. What? Asshole? Okay. Well, that's fine. Kadabra, Mewtwo, Natu, and Jinx. Ah. I'm a big fan of Natu and Zatu. Very, very well designed Pokemon. Aesthetically. Hey, Ampharos leveled up. Alright, I was gonna say, so I opened Twitch yesterday to look for my tax documents because I was like, why hasn't Twitch sent me my tax documents yet? And I did a little bit of digging online to find the page where I could look at my tax documents if they hadn't mailed/emailed them to me. And I opened it up, and basically it was like, you didn't make enough money this year, so we're not issuing you a tax form because you're so poor that you don't owe taxes. So, good news, we don't have to do a tax fundraising stream this year because I don't owe any. Which is wild because last year I think I owed like over $100. So I might like barely have made more money this year by not having to pay $100 on what I've got. Slam Shadow Rush. By Gen 6 they added in Matang, Sigilif, LGM, and Meowstic. Ah, cool. Oh, dang it. Yes! Yeah, I missed. Excellent. Good. I'm glad that I missed. Hey, there we go. Okay. We played on that animation for a long time. Goodbye, Swablu. I guess we'll toss out Kulava to get a little bit of experience. Ba-ba-bam. Come on and slam. Bum bum. You put an end to me. Yes, we defeat Weege. You made me lose. They're not gonna hire me again after this. You know, it's wild that like people can get hired to be bodyguards in this world and only have 2 Pokemon or 3 Pokemon or 4. Like, if you're being hired to be a professional Pokemon thug, you gotta have a team of 6. You're going to be battling multiple trainers in theory. Why only 6? Well, because you can't carry more than 6 Pokemon at a time. The Pokemon series has come up with a bunch of different explanations why you can't have more than 6 at a time. So, in some versions of the Pokemon universe, you should load up with even more than 6. Just send out 30 at a time, yeah. Send out 10 Shadow Pokemon and have them murder the other trainer. If you were working on temp contracts, would you be able to feed 6 attack dogs? You make a very good point. We don't know that the thugs are temps though. Maybe in the Pokemon universe, Team Rocket and Team Snag'em and all these other evil organizations pay their thugs well. Just summon 6 Phalanx. That's like 400 Pokemon. I see you're going to the Emmy school of thought. Emmy loves Phalanx. Got mirror move. Oh my gosh, worthless. You just gotta give him a berry. He seems to suggest he won't get hired again. That's true. That's true. Send out a Wailord, but do it 3 meters above him. So fun fact. Wailord is a whale, but it's also, I believe, called the air balloon Pokemon. And the reason Wailord looks like a big balloon is because it is. If you compare its weight to its size, Wailord is lighter than air. So actually sending out a Wailord would not crush somebody. Should have been a flying type. That would have really driven it home. You'd still be crushed by a blimp if it landed on you. It's true, but a blimp isn't lighter than air. A blimp is capable of becoming lighter than air, but it still like has heavy bits that'll drag it down. Wailord is a living being that is always lighter than air. So you send a Wailord above someone's head and it's just going to slowly float off into space. Theoretically, it shouldn't be able to be a Pokemon because all the Wailords should have floated off into space. Yeah, I'm saying Wailord would float away. It's supposed to be lighter than air. That means it would float away. Summon Cosmo and on their head. Now that would crush someone. Yeah, Beach Ball and Wailord's the natural progression of that. It's hilarious. If you take the Pokedex at face value, several Pokemon just like wouldn't exist. Famously, Macargo's hotter than the sun and would instantly cause the earth to go into fusion. Cosmo's denser than tungsten. Exactly. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to run to the bathroom and I need to get lunch because I forgot to get lunch. But I'll be back in like 5-ish minutes. I'm going to put you guys on the waiting screen. Alright. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Whoops, wrong. Whoop, whoop. There we go. I am back. I have delicious sandwich. My tummy is going so I might have to run to the bathroom again. Hopefully not. Hopefully it calms down. But I will be eating delicious sandwich. Who wants to hold the tungsten cube? The densest element is actually osmium. Yes. Thought you made a mistake of some sort, not knowing about anything about that. Looking at it and looking at its stats clearly on purpose. Send out a missing no above their heads. Hell yeah. Turn them into infinite master balls. I love the fact that, like, I forget if it's tungsten or osmium. I forget if it was osmium because it's the densest material in the world, or tungsten because it's widely available. But the, like, flat rate shipping boxes that you can get have a weight limit on them that cannot be filled even if you were to fill the box perfectly with, I forget if it was tungsten or osmium. But it's very clear that someone just, like, ballparked a number. This game has an infinite Pokeball glitch in it? Yeah, we've been using it. I love that glitch. Who wants to hold the sandwich? No one. No one holds the sandwich. It is mine. Yeah, for anyone who's not been here, when you're in a Pokemon battle in this game, since every battle is a double battle, you can throw a Pokeball with your first Pokemon. And then with your second Pokemon, you swap where that Pokeball is located in your Pokeball list. And the game gets confused and doesn't know how or where to subtract from. And so you can use infinite Pokeballs. It is a very useful bug when you get the Master Ball. I guess you were all a little guilty of I guess we are all a little guilty of underestimating me. You've earned some respect. I'll make you regret ever having come here. Yeah, because you have 2 actions per turn. Alright, not ground types. This Swablu has almost nothing for attacking moves. Sorry if I'm a little quiet, I'm eating the sandwich. Alright, I am full of sandwich. I can talk. I can sing. Even while sleeping, she's still dancing? Yeah. It's commitment to the bit. Kiss on. It isn't right. I shouldn't lose. Well, maybe consider having more than 3 Pokemon. I shouldn't have battled you in the first place. You've done well to get here, but there's no next battle for you after this. I'll destroy you thoroughly. Baron. Geodude and Geodude. Whoop. Swap you out. Fork back, sire, he is cute. And then we will fly. Oh, okay. Geodude used self-destruct. Quagsire says, no. I wonder if they know anything besides self-destruct. Ah, damn it. They do. Honestly, it would have been good if they had self-destructed. Let's bring out Kolava. He's weak to Geodude, but I need the XP. Sand Slash. I love Sand Slash too. Sand Slash is another amazingly designed Pokemon in my opinion. Stig. Underground battles. Maybe. I hope you feel better. Sand Slash has been dirty, though. It smooth pulls trash. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's been mostly... goodbye, Colosseum. It's mostly been replaced by its Alolan version. Sand. Too true, too true. Why are you so outrageously strong? Funny. Don't get a swelled head just because you beat me. Master Dakin will deflate your pride real quick. Look at his booty. Look at the stance. Alright. We're going back down again so that I can heal. Didn't get a ground type attack until Gen 3, really? That's crazy. It was Sandtube. It couldn't learn Earthquake? Heal. That would be a fun but extremely long-winded tier list to make. Do every Pokemon on sorry, my brain just fizzled. Every Pokemon on how good I think the designs are. You meant Gen 6? Ah, wow, that's crazy. Oh. My stomach is churning again. I would like it to stop. Let's see what voice to give this man.
Fine. After all the persuading I did, you still won't hand it over. This is what happens to stubborn oafs who don't do as I say.
You treacherous swine! How could you refuse to battle? Ugh!
Treacherous. You really think that a worm like you could win?
Gen 6, I finally got some more love, being able to learn Dig and Earthquake by level up. Ah, boy.
All you had to do was hand over the time flute without making a fuss. It's your own fault for getting hurt. Since you're not cooperating, I don't have any choice but to haul you off to Iron's lab. Who are you? What are my underlings doing? That outfit of yours. You must be the troublemaker who messed with Scrub in Celebi's forest. Now you've come to mess with me, the great Dakim. Don't make me laugh. I'll pound a lesson into your flesh and bones, so you'll never even think of bothering me again.
Can't beat that power stance. I can't. Look at him. Matang and Golem. Some like actually impressive Pokemon. Flute in question is an Ocarina. Okay. Look at this. Using Protect. Believe in you, Swablu. Aww. God, I love Matang's animations in this. Here it comes. Earthquake spam. You have to be very careful in this fight or he'll Earthquake his own shadow Pokemon to death. March down. Yeah, get slept going. After the entire series of Earth and Rock Pokemon move decides the best course of action versus the boss to start with the electric Pokemon, it's working. Everything's fine. Oh, right, Marshtomp Spark Ground. Go Quagsire, fuck him up. Surf these bitches. Uh-oh. He throw a rock. Well, goodbye, Blue. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, surf again. So much for Swablu, leveling up more like Swaplu. Oh boy. The power of using actually fully evolved Pokemon. There we go. Goodbye, Marsh Chomp. Goodbye, Golem. Camerupt. And Entei. Here we go. Shadow Entei. I mean the enemy using fully evolved Pokemon. In before it gets insta-killed by Surf. That's why I'm not using Surf. Goodbye, Espeon. Come here, Kulava. Not the kitty! Not the gay dog! Ah, oh, fuck. God damn it. See what I mean? You gotta be real careful in this fight. Come on, Mudshot. Alright, Mudshot killed Camerupt. Alright, it's down to Pokeball RNG. Nope, I don't want to use any of those. Come on, Snag Ball. Catch me an Entei. Too dirty. Covered in mud. God damn it. Bum bum bada bum. Ultra Ball. Catchy. Move Ultra Ball. Use Hyper Potion. Come on. Go in the ball. Hold up and B? Possibly. It was always down in AB for me. Oh, it's in the red. Go to your home. Catch rate of 3. Boy. I wish I had kept my status people back. Ah, no. That's game over. Almost certainly. Do I have any revives? I have 1 revive. Hail Mary. Yeah, 1% chance of catching a full health one. His health is down, though. We have enough Ultra Balls that we can afford to just spam Ultra Balls. For now. Go in the ball! Ugh. Run the ball. Oh my god, we didn't even get a 2 shake ever. Oh yeah. Yep. Back to our last save. I believe. No, okay, it doesn't. It just teleports us back here. Well, I would rather have those Ultra Balls back, so, Did I save this stream? What do you mean, did I save this stream? You mean, did I save the game? Yeah, I saved the game. I wouldn't have done this if I hadn't saved. I saved right before we went to fight him. Alright. Let's open with the heavy hitters. And hopefully I can get Entei with the paralysis later on in the fight. Actually, he opens with a Metang. Let's bring in Quilava. Flame Wheel isn't great, but might be good enough. Cutscene. Doodly-doo. Sir, for all those muscles, you have no ass. Whoa, he sent out different Pokemon? That's something I didn't know that he could do. Well, that's crazy. Oh, nice. Well. Okay. Still up for now. He opened with Golem and Metang last time. I used Quilava for the Metang. Also, I sent out my Pokemon first. Alright. Come on, Mudshot. Okay, Metang's down at least. Camerapped. Okay, Golem's gonna be last this time. I have the sire. It's true. I do have the sire. Hello, Thomas. How are you? Oh. Well, slow as fuck. Slightly annoying. Get fucking surfed. Alright, Marshtomp's down. Doing well on break right now? Nice. Have a chill time. Alright. So I am going to use a potion on Quagsire because the important thing here is that Quagsire get off a surf. Goodbye, Espeon. Alright, now we bring out Swablu. Should be fine. Yeah, okay. I was expecting an earthquake. Hit Quagsire harder than I would have liked. But Quagsire should now be able to surf to double KO, which should leave him with only Entei. Sleeping doubles the catch rate. Yeah, status effects are good. Alright, we're going with sleep for now. We might have to swap to paralysis if he takes us out. Unfortunately, it means I can't use a ball this turn. I think we'll use a hyper potion, because Quagsire is the most liable to resist everything Entei does. Ah, thank God, he missed. And I hit. That's a good start. Alright. Ultra Ball. Move the Ultra Ball. Amnesia. Start building up our special defense even higher. Yeah, with no damage on him, it's not gonna happen. Let's do a slam. That shouldn't deal too much damage. 3%, let's go! And we missed. Alright. That's how the HP of the Pokemon matters. I mean, it's not such that I can make any use of that at the moment, but yeah. It's weird how the formula has changed between games too. Yep, nope. If I had 0 HP, it'd have triple catch rate. Oh, that did nothing. I mean, eventually, statistically, we'll get there. Go in the ball. No! Rude! Please on Quagsire. No! Oh, so Blue survived with like... No! Oh. Okay. Goodbye, Swablu. Thunder Wave. Slam. Please be on Quagsire. God fucking... Sleep Devils, Paralyze only does 1.5, yeah, but it's what we've got. Alright, we're gonna Amnesia stall some more. Nope. Ah, jeez. We'll use a final Amnesia to max out Quagsire's special defense to really up our chances of stalling. Nope. Good. Alright, that buys us a turn. Alright, Quagsire has maxed out special defense, which means we can tank any number of remaining fire blasts. Slam, I think, should be fine. Wait. Shadow Rush, it doesn't matter, it's fucking physical. Alright, we're into the yellow at least, so that's decent. Yeah, I think I can do one more slam before I start to get worried. Go on the ball! Oh boy. Imagine doing this without exploits. It's a pain in the ass. I did this without exploits. You know what, actually... Go on the ball. Bitch. Oh yeah. I don't remember how much PP Shadow Rush has. Alright, we're into the red. We got that going for us. Come on, chat, give me your power. Here you go, Quagsire. Drink a potion and poop like a regular man. Go on the ball. He hates me. Also, imagine doing this without status. Because I've had several times where I've gotten into this fight and not had a Pokemon who's good for status. You know what? No. There's another fucking Hyper Potion. Go. In the ball. Why is paralysis not proccing? Oh my god. I swear to god if you KO yourself. Ball. Good. Please. Ah, finally. There we go. Player defeated Cypher admin Dakeem.
Wow, you meddlesome beast!
Yay, we did it! We stole his Pokemon.
The way you handled those Pokemon with your audacious skill. Who are you?
I forget the voice I did for Scrub. Master Dakeem!
Scrub. You were hopelessly outclassed against him. You had zero chance of winning. I'm pulling out for now. You go to Ein's lab and help out there.
As you wish, sir.
This isn't over yet. Stronger Pokemon are being made even now. You better get some serious about training your Pokemon for our next meeting. Dahaha! Yeet!
He just fucking flies off into outer space. Found the F disc. Ow, that was an experience that wasn't an experience I'd ever want to have again. I'm glad you came to my rescue. Thank you. I'm Vander, an area leader here at Mount Battle. I'm Yuki, and this is Wes. We're glad to see you. Yuki explained everything that happened to Vander. What you've told me explained a lot. Thanks to you, I know exactly why they attacked us. This is the time... Oh, excuse me. This is the time flute. I happened to find it while I was on my training track. It said the time flute will summon Celebi, but just once. There must be something about Celebi that frightens them. They obviously don't want Celebi to encounter Shadow Pokemon. But let's not spend any more time here. Let's go back. So yeah, Time Flute is basically a one-off free purification. But here, I want you to have this. Time Flute. But are you certain? May we really have something this precious? Of course you may. I'd rather you have the Time Flute than those crooks take it by force. Use it and save their Shadow Pokemon from their sinister plans. TM47. Which one is that? Is it a good one? It's Steel Wing. Steel Wing is okay. I guess we could teach it to Swablu, maybe. Yes. Get rid of Safeguard. Actually, I should have got rid of Mirror Move. Mirror Move is worse. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Alright, now let's battle. Starts Gym Leader fight. Nah. They'd have more honor than that. Alright, whoops. Get a new move on level up? I probably will. I don't remember what Gen 3 Swablu's level up chart looks like, but I'm sure we'll be learning some moves. Alright. And just real quick. There it is. Entei. So yeah, you can get Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. I've heard both. In this game. Pretty easy. And they make for pretty solid Pokemon to put on your team, but unless someone does the redeem for swapping teammates. I think I'll keep it this way, or keep the team we've got. We'd have to swap out Quilava anyways if we were doing that. Save the game, swap characters? Okay. What do you want me to swap for what, Mozelle? Or do you just want me to save the game? Swablu hasn't survived a fight in ages. Swap all of them? What do you want me to swap for what? Silly fairy. store all the Pokemon on the right side of my box. Oh. Yeah, you can almost see everything. First 6 things I can grab? Oh, jeez. You vote we keep the cute ones? They're all cute. Alright, we're just gonna swap 6 for 6. Oh. There we go. 6 shadow Pokemon that only know Shadow Rush. If anyone else wants to do the swap redeem, you can do a swap before we leave. But otherwise, this is what we're going forward with. I've never actually used the Sudowoodo in this, or in any game. Not getting your peppers? Alright. You continue to hoard them, Drag. It's like, it's on a cooldown for like 13 minutes. Oh, I forgot that I put it on a cooldown. The tree's holding an item? Yeah, it's holding a hard stone, which ups the damage of rock attacks. Well, this is my life for the next 15 minutes. Agate Village, Pirate Town. I think at this point we go back to Pirate Town. I think the thing gives us the ability to go down. Otherwise you tell you to put it all back. Well then. Tragic. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Boom, ba-dum. We could hold on to Entei? Possibly. Someone can make the decision in 15 minutes. Quilava isn't Coolava? Wow. Too bad for you, this elevator's off limits. I already battled you! PMP and Vibrava again? Or maybe they leveled up. Let's go Furret and Yanma. At least it makes battle simple because I just hit Shadow Rush. I'm slightly out leveled, yeah. Oh no, not Gust. Fuck, that's the most damage I've ever seen Gust do. Furret went hyper mode. Goodbye, Yanma. Let's go, Entei. Alright, call for it out of hyper mode. Shadow Rush. Entei's in hyper mode. Just never get through this fight because the Pokemon just keep going into hyper mode. Entei. Wow, look at how little it did. I forgot the legendary Pokemon are really hard to break their Shadow Hearts. So the trade-off. Flail, uh-oh. Goodbye for it. It's okay. Dunsparce... Dunsparce will save us. Hooray! Dunsparce saved us! Entei! God, so little. One of these days I'll deal damage? Yeah, someday. I think Entei might have one of those natures that is like extremely high chance of going into hyper mode. So that you can call it constantly. Or use it in hyper mode all the time. Wow, wow, wow. This didn't happen. I should have checked what Swablu's nature ended up being. Dunsparce is a good little dude? Yeah. Alright, items. The disc for moving the UFO forward. No, I don't have the elevator key. Is everyone here reactivated? They are. I don't remember that being a feature. I guess it makes it easier to grind. Back to the Pokemon Center. I mean, there's one right here. That's actually what I was going to do. Hi, Graham. Mwah. Well. What a little baby he is. Oh, Dunsparce is in hyper mode. Dunsparce. Entei. Kill them, Entei. What do you think, Graham? You like the fluttering wings? Goodbye, Dunsparce. Sure. Come in here, Mischievous. I think I mentioned this earlier. I usually use Mischievous in my runs. It's interesting that they chose to make it a male Mischievous. But it can learn Shadow Ball, and Spell Tag Shadow Ball of Mischievous is actually like reasonably good damage. I think I was rather done harsh. Dunsparce is absolute poopy as a Pokemon. Takes a real ghost man to be a miss. Oh my god, it survived with 1 HP. Dunsparce is a fine Pokemon? I refuse. It can learn Glare, and that's it. Smack him in tank. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. I think I'm supposed to be wherever the UFO is. I just don't remember where that is. I thought it was down, but I don't have the elevator key. Maybe I should talk to Duking. Oh yeah, there's an achievement for taking out all these trainers without ever going to a Pokemon Center. Or without ever leaving the block, which I'm not sure how they coded. There's also an achievement for using the hotel that's called That Was Pointless. That I like.
Oh yes, I heard. Thank you. You did it again, but we don't know why they would go after Mount Beetle.
Yuki explained what had happened to Duking.
Yeah, so that's why. They were after Time Flute. That's what it was. Still, Relic and Agate seems to be important to Shadow Pokemon.
I think you should check into the relic some more. Okay. Boopity boop boo, boopity boop, badoopy boopity boop boo, boopity boop, badoopy. Oh, Yuki, I heard there is a big commotion on Mount Battle. Egan's worried sick about you. Quick, hurry home and reassure him that you're safe and sound. Can't wait until Skunk is stuck because her Pokemon are too low level. I'll be fine. Unless you guys keep making me swap my party around, then I might get fucked over. Also has Serene Grace. Oh, I see. Hi, Egan.
Yuki and Wes. It's good to see you back. So, how goes it? Have you trounced the Cretans that raided Mount Battle? I expected nothing less of my own granddaughter. And of course, Wes. I see. So Vander confirmed the time came upon you. Then what are you waiting for? Depart to the Relic Forest and summon Celebi at once. I wonder what will happen. I find it quite exciting. Ah yes, something I'd forgotten. Wes, may I have the number of your PDA thing? Good, I'll try to reach you at this number if anything happens. That makes us pen pals. Oh.
That's right, you have to use the first Pokemon Flute. Which you might as well use on Entei, because it's hard to purify. when it's got headbutt with 60% chance to flinch, paralysis with 25% chance to deny attack, does a decent job of annoying people. That's true. It can be annoying. Items. It's annoying that you have to waste this one. Use the time flute on Entei. With the Dunsparce. I love the Dunsparce. Such a troll. Hi, Celebi. Sunny day. Boop 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 boop. Wow. Yeah, relaxed. That was one of the natures that was very intense. Sunny day, Leer, bite, fire blast. Zero XP. I'm surprised you got 0 XP because didn't it win a couple of fights? Maybe you don't get the XP if you use the time flute. Anyways, back to Egan. I wasted my time flute that I could have used on whatever Pokemon I wanted. Or hoarded and never used it all.
It would be useful if one could summon Celebi whenever one desired, but that of course isn't possible. Luckily, as inscribed on the small tablet, the relic in the Relic Forest is imbued with Celebi's power. If Shadow Pokemon is ready to throw open the heart store, it must visit the relic.
Cool. Alright, I did the thing. Oh, did I not have to do that? I maybe not have to do that. I don't know what I was supposed to do now. Oh, this is new. Mystery Lab. Someone's gonna make me sweat back to Kolava? It's perfectly fine. There we go. Let's check out our P-Star DA. Wait, P-Star DA? I thought it was PD Star A.
Wait, this is duking. We just named a pair of goons who we think take orders from Europe. They may be worth squeezing some intelligence. The police have them in jail, so come to Pirate in a hurry.
Yeah, main gate is closed. Key slot. Don't have the key. But I believe... I might be wrong, but I think if we run around the outside here, there's a item box that's outside the gate. Yeah. 3 revives. That's a mechanic. I don't know why Pokemon games haven't brought back item boxes having multiple items in them. Bum, bum, bum. Doodly doop boo poopity boop a doopy doopity doo. Is this the place? Yeah.
The suspects we arrested haven't spilled any beans, not a thing. I reckon they're afraid to pay back from their organization. Ah, wait, what was it? Your P-Star DA number, please. I'll be in touch as soon as I hear anything.
Door is locked. Freedom! Elevator going down. There's a key of some sort on her belt. Want to take it? Ah. Got it. We were collared when we tried to sneak back down to the under. It's another thing that goes with this, that, and everything else you caused. It's all your fault. These cells are inhumane. Listen, listen. Chief Charles and I, we caught 2 more suspects. They came back to the creaky old building and we nabbed them on the spot. Opening the doors. Boop. Huh? We went and checked out the... You went and checked out the lab? What could that be? I don't have a clue what's going on in the lab.
He said there would be some new prisoners, so they split me and Folly up. But, you know, guys in the next cell, those voices sound familiar.
Excuse me. Right in front of the guard? Right in front of the guard. They don't care. Alright, I've got the elevator key now. Oh my god, again? Why won't you stay down? Rick Sager, thank you for the follow. I'm pretty sure you've followed several times, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but welcome in. Hey, hyper mode. Goodbye, Yanma. Go, Sudowoodo. Oh my god. Quit using fly. That's so rude. Hold on, I'm checking something. Very weird. Oh, you're in hyper mode. Get out of that. Oh my gosh, nothing will happen in this fight. Just gonna get wiped out. Quite possible. I mean, eventually Entei will come out and it'll just kill everything. I have been identified. Oh boy. No damage. Dead. I like that the ghost disappears and the necklace just clanks onto the floor. There's so much character in these old animations. They're just not there in the new 3D games. Please stop using fly! Uses it almost as well as Magikarp. Oh boy. Well, hey, you know, glare now. Not items. Call. I mean, at least it's some progress on all the Shadow Pokemon's Shadow. This. Missed! Come on! There we go. Paralysis. Kapow. I keep killing you, child. There's Pokemon Center here. I like that the lady's completely unnecessary. Okay. I assume that the redeem is off cooldown, so if anyone would like to have me swap Pokemon, now is the time. While you guys think about whether or not you want to do that, I'm going to run to the bathroom one more time, and then we'll go into the basement. Graham is a whittle ball. Nope, nobody cares to have me swap Pokemon around. Alright. We'll keep going with these guys. People like watching me. I think it's that the majority of people are lurking. You like watching me suffer drag. You've made this conscious decision. Watch it be like Dark Souls and they reactivate when I use the Poké Center. Oh boy, hyper mode. You're saving, but for what? Your capitalist greed knows no bounds, Drag. You sit on a mountain of peppers that you will never use. Hi, Gremlin. Welcome in. How are you? I don't need you to tell me what to do. It's just a fun option. Vibin's good. Dead Yanma. So currently, Gremlin, we are using almost all Shadow Pokemon because earlier Moselle redeemed for us to just randomly swap all of our Pokemon. So right now we have a silly team. That seems kind of shady. Bonk. Ow. I have one non-shadow. Yeah, I had to use the Pokemon Flute on Entei to purify it. But other than that, everything's Shadow Pokemon currently. Squeeze me. Fever mode. Speaking of peppers. Peppers. Two sets of curls. Alright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Someone got me earlier with the full plank. I had to do the planking. My arms are tired. Thank you for making me exercise, Gremlin. Oi. Oh. Call you out. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-doo. Alright. Beat this trainer for the 3rd time. Yay for it. Alright. Back to heal again. Because this team is not capable of doing real battles. Alright. It's a little early. We can keep going for just a bit longer, but I'll go ahead and drop a save. Doot, doot, doodle, doot, doot. There we go. Now we have the elevator key. Oh, I guess bye, Yuki. Welcome to the Under. Oh, wait a second. It's been a long time since anyone has come down here. I love that it's just like a remix on Pirate Town. Lady Venus is very cautious. Except for her TV appearances, she is rarely seen. You're a trainer, are you? Did you come to enter the Colosseum challenge? Huh. I don't mean any offense, but you don't exactly look tough. But that's how well you can battle. I'm gonna get fucked. Hunter Zada would like to battle. Skitty and Oddish. I'm gonna get fucked by a Skitty. Oh, I've got actual attacks now. That Pokemon's kind of weird. What, Skitty? Or Oddish. Yeah. Smack. Bum 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 Alright, no more Oddish. Ow! Hi and Ollie. I am definitely missing out on some XP because of this, but it'll be fine. If we have to, we can go and grind, apparently. How are you, Dolly? Excuse me. The blood? Yeah, I heard about the thing with the abscess. I'm sorry. Hurt so much? Yeah, I imagine. I'm sorry. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, Jan was in love with Skitty. Demand I return your sleep rations? No. Mine. I need it more. For reasons. Shut it. Need them for healing purposes to escape the reality that you're in? Too bad. Mine. Feint attack. Bam, bam, bam. Ah boy, cute charm. I'm doing surprisingly well with these two shadow Pokemon. Just fucking deflates. So funny. Like, these animations are so good. Mischievous. Fever mode. Fever mode. Fever mode all around. Yes, I know. Yanma. Misdreavus. Victory. You're better than you look. Yay, money. You're strong. There's no I guess there's no judging people by their appearance. I look like a cool guy. Ah, yes, the vending machine. Fresh water, soda pop, lemonade. I don't look particularly good. No, I look like a cool guy. Oh, you're standing there like you're a trainer who wants to battle. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time for the Undertime again today. Without further ado, let's bring out that special summon we've all been waiting for. Lady Venus, please. Hi, everyone. It's me, your Venus. Everyone, Venus. That's me. I have something terribly important to share with you today. It's horrid. There's spies right here in the Under. Can you imagine? We don't really know how all the details, but if you see anyone suspicious, please let us know. Everyone, please, I'm counting on you. We need to get lots of information for us. And that's Lady Venus. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Please do tune in again. No way. They know we came down here already? Right, so we're gonna have to be cautious. Spies the second to the other. It's gotta be you. I'm right. I'm very right. You're right. You don't look like spies to me. Welcome to the Underground Hotel. It's $1,000 a night. Will you be staying with us? Sorry to hear that. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's that time for the Under again. Lady Venus. Hi, everyone. It's me, your Venus. Everyone's Venus. That's me. I'm very disappointed. The spies haven't been caught yet. Can you imagine? Everyone, please, I'm counting on you for cooperation. And that's Lady Venus. It's been 30 seconds since your last broadcast, ma'am. Alright. So we're going to do a little tricky trick here. Where you store a Pokemon and it fully heals them. Ta-da, they're healed. Alright. I'm just going to leave Entei on the team for now. And save the game. And next time we play, someone can tell me what Pokemon to put on my team. Book progress has been saved. Exit. Alright. Thank you all for coming out for more Pokemon Colosseum. We will possibly do more Pokemon Colosseum tomorrow. We might do the funny whole video game, depending on how I feel. Just move me back over here. There we go. Yeah. Put a Stunky on the team. I would if it was available. As always, you can follow me on social media. Bye, Gremlin. Bye. I always post when I'm going live on both Discord and Blue Sky. Care package, thank you, and Raleigh. I need to clean my house. My house is dirty. I need to make dinner. But if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around, we'll still do a raid. We'll raid somebody. One last care package, yeah. Grab yourselves a message and let's see who's around. You know a good dude? Sure, give me your recommendation. Otherwise, I'll raid either Lucky for doing Resident Evil or Yarny doing Dark Souls with Lucia Mauve. We recently followed. The Jing Bear. Let me give him a look. I'll see how I feel. The Jing Bear. Doing some Borderlands. They don't have anyone else watching them at the moment. Looks like they're usually an art streamer, but they're doing some video games at the moment. Is he a friend of yours, Sammy? If he's a friend of yours, we'll raid. But if he's just somebody you kind of know about, then I'll do somebody that I'm closer friends with. Been getting art from him for a bit. Okay, sure, let's do it. The Jing Bear. Especially since he's only got a couple of people. Oof, my tummy is not having a good time. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys take care. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.